From Mr. Witness. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Mr. Rajwani, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
Council, you may proceed.
Mr. Rajwani, we also have an additional statement that you wrote. Do you recall this? Mr. Rajwani, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
That we have an additional statement that you wrote.
Yeah, there was a statement I just went behind, signed and sent it to you.
Yes, we will show you the statement. Please go through.
Yes.
Please go through that statement and confirm whether that is a statement
Yes.
that you wrote as an additional statement.
It's okay.
I didn't apply to have it admitted yet. We apply to have the statement admitted into evidence, Chair.
The statement dated the 20th of November 2024 is hereby admitted in evidence, and it is marked as LBC/BCC/NR/002.
As the Commission pleases, may we please see Exhibit 002. Mr. Rajwani, in this statement,
Yes.
when you count the seventh line, you said that after paying Sarbel for the said land, he introduced me to Lord Mayor Rohey Mallick Lowe, and I spoke to the mayor about transfer of ownership regarding the suit land, regarding the said land, and she directed me to the former CEO, Mustapha Batchily, where I paid some amount of money to BCC through check payment. Now, at this stage, how much did you pay? Did you give this check to Mustapha Batchily?
For which one?
It is the one that is stated in your statement. Did you give any check to Mustapha Batchily? Did you give any check to Mustapha Batchily?
Mr. Wu?
Batchily, the CEO.
No, we did not give no check to Mr. Batchily.
Okay. All checks were given to Shepherd. All checks were given to Shepherd.
But the money we paid, that 2 million, which is going to BCC.
Okay.
So that we have, I think we have the receipts.
Yes, for all the payments.
Yes.
Please, sorry, Council.
It's okay, Chair.
Yes, I did not get that point when he said, you said all payments. I believe what he is saying is that it's only the 2 million that he had received from BCC.
Yes.
So we want to ascertain whether he has gotten any receipts for the remaining 18 million
Yes.
from BCC,
Yes.
evidencing payments to them.
Yes. He said, Mr. Rajwani, the only receipt you have is for the 2 million from BCC.
Whatever money taken by Sharbel here, signature, everything, we have all the proof.
Okay. Now, Honorable Chairperson, if there are questions to the witness, then the commissioners may ask the witness the questions. We are done with the witness for now until he brings the evidence of payment. He said on Monday he can bring all the evidence of payment and the proof of the payments made. Did you say that, Mr. Rajwani? Correct?
Yes, Monday we provide the necessary documents. Before that, I want to say something.
Yes.
You know, I'm a businessman, so my job was to follow up the law. The paper job is my lawyers, BCC and Sharbel, they've been producing it. So they know what they've been doing inside. That is my...
So now when you said they know what they have been doing inside, can you explain further what you mean by that?
Yeah. They know like what deal they have made.
What deal?
What they have between them, say how much they are selling, how much they are buying. So my particular, because my lawyer say land is genuine, you can take it. So I just follow that.
Yes, you know, Mr. Rajwani, the reason why we are asking you question is because your lawyer has written and has said is asking BCC to pay 35 million. So we must ascertain whether BCC received the money. Because if you buy the land and you are not given possession, you are given a document, but you are not given possession, then there is a problem. So that problem has to be resolved. And if it has to be resolved, it is going to entail taking public money, taxpayers' money, to pay.
Yes.
So we must ascertain where the money has gone to. So that when we make recommendations, we know what we are doing. And you are the only one that can help us. It's either you want to collect your 20 million, and if there is the necessity to pay you more than 20 million, we will know that there is the necessity to pay you more than 20 million. If there is no necessity to pay you more than 20 million, we know how much you are supposed to be entitled to. You understand? And who you must follow to have your money back.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Thank you. So we will see you on Monday when you bring all the documents. We will ask you further questions if we have any. So thank you so much for coming.
Do I have to come Monday or I just read the paper?
No. You are coming back here. Read the papers. We will admit the papers through you, and we will ask you further questions if we have any questions to ask.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You may go. Please call the next witness.
Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Witness. Welcome back. Madam Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of the Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still on the oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you, Madam Chair. Over to you.
Good afternoon, Honorable Mayor.
Good afternoon.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Witness number 2. Welcome back. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you again that you are still on the oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you, Madam Chair. Over to you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bachelet.
Good afternoon.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Council, you may proceed.
Yes, thank you very much. Mr. Bachelet, we asked you about the property or the piece or parcel of land that was allocated to EMK stores. Right. Do you recall this?
Yes.
Good. Now, I have documents that I want to show you. It's a lease that was given to EMK stores. You recognize that lease?
Yes, I recognize this.
Please show it to the mayoress. We have another one with the serial number 192/2021. This is in relation to the parcel of land that was allocated to EMK stores. The first was behind the National Assembly.
Yeah.
Then the second is the one situated at Bond Road.
Yeah.
Mayoress, do you recognize those two?
The first one, yes.
The first one, yes.
The first, how about the second one?
I have no idea about it.
I have no idea.
Okay, what does that mean? You do not know it was prepared, or you do not know that there was an agreement or an authority given to the area council to transfer this to EMK stores?
Léegi lu ma laajte mooy soo ne amuloo benn idea loo mën si loolu ndax yëguloo ne am na kayit bi nga xam ne dañ ko defar wala loo mën si yow amuloo benn idea.
Okay, yëg naa ne bu ñu joxee kii naka chapel
Yes, I was aware that when it was given to Sarwell,
ñu jox ko si suñu land bi nekk gannaaw National Assembly.
and the land behind the National Assembly was given to him.
waaye National Assembly complain ne ñoom dañ fa bëgg a samp ñoom si seen boppa.
What there was a complaint which could arise from the National Assembly that they want to erect a center there.
So ñu decide ne léegi dañ ko transfer yóbbu ko kon Bond Road.
There we decided that, or they decided that now it will be transferred to Bond Road End.
So moom bu mu ñëwee pour apply pour land bi nii.
When he came to apply for this said land,
I can remember very well Sarwell si man la ñëw.
I can remember very well, Sarwell came to me.
ma direct ko dem si.
When he came to me, I then directed him to the CEO.
Advice ma ne nañ ko yóbbu council.
Then CEO advised me that let us take it to council.
ñu yóbbu ko council.
We to council.
Sarwell time boobu xaw ma company bi doon dealal was about for na affaire carpentry.
And I don't know exactly what the company Sarwell was dealing with. I think it was all about carpentry. And they were really, or they were to employ many youths from Banjus. If I could be able to remember very well.
Hysen.
I don't know whether it is Hysen.
So you council.
It was taken to council.
That is the company that is Sharpel's company.
Then andalo company Sarvella.
Sharpel company bubula indi the new Gambia. Ibi factory.
Sarvel brought that company and said those guys came here to open a factory.
So
bring the company to you.
Nenanda the 5 company this year.
No. Mom said it's the Sarvel who did the application.
No. It was he came to me and said he's an agent. It was Sarvel who brought the application.
So you did not meet the company called Hysen.
Nena kwa niyo sa bopa pusulo daje wala pusulo gis company bobu ñoy Hysen. No, he just came.
Whatever.
He just came and said he's the agent, the partner,
Not whatever. Let's just get exactly what he said, because he also testified.
Nena fi dañ bëgg xam exactly nga wax ñu lan la wax parce que mom tamit nekk na ko xam ne ñëw na fi te wax.
So that we also get your part.
Te nga gis ne yow tamit sa boor nu mëna ko jot.
So that we know whether Sharbel stated that he is an agent or a partner.
Ñu mëna xam da Sharbel ci bopam wax na ni mom agent la wala partner.
So that we know exactly the representation Sharbel made to you.
Nena pour mëna xam Sharbel bu ñëwé ci yow lan la wax ne loolu moy rôle am moy lan la represent ci yow.
I remember the term used, the agent and the partner. Why the application in the?
I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly what he even told me, whether a partner or an agent. But the application he brought to council is already there.
Okay, we will need you to please provide the commission with the application.
Application depending on the CEO because it was given to the CEO.
The application will be in the custody of the CEO because it was given to him.
Okay. To the General Council.
It was the CEO who brought it to the General Council.
Okay. It's there.
Before you proceed, let me just clear that part. Mr. Batchily, you are aware of the application?
The application that I am aware of was the first one for the site behind the National Assembly, where he applied under the Consulting Limited Company. That
CC Consulting.
CC Cost, yeah.
Consulting Limited.
That's what I mean.
And there it is stated the company that the Sharbel is represented. Correct?
Yes. You mean at the council level.
Okay.
Or the application that he made.
Okay. Before we proceed, Madam Lowe, you will have to show your document whether this is the document you are referring to as the application.
Nena bala ñu door wala bala ñu continuer bo am lu ñoy def moy dañ lay won kayit wi nga dal di set da bi nga nekk di wax application la da det.
It is marked as LGC/BCC/CE, the server, LH/003. Now it is the letter written to the Lord Mayor.
And a letter
of Banjul. With the heading application for land at Bond Road.
Application for land at Bond Road.
Is that the application you are referring to?
Nena mbapi ngane kadi wapira mo application ni.
No, maybe. Application to one route. One route is some.
I can't remember them.
There was an application in the
But I know that there was an application that he brought.
application
And that is the very application that CEO have taken to council.
I cannot remember anymore.
I can't remember whether this is the very one or not.
Please show it to your former chief executive.
Nena nga won ko CEO bi be.
Mr. Bachchan, is that the application that you took to council, or is there another application that we did not see?
Yeah, lead counsel, what is apparently making me confused is the fact that it's like application for a land and one vote.
Why is it making you confused?
Yeah, because if you could recall, the application was meant for a site behind the National Assembly. But
Right.
I have the letter for the first application. I have the application letter.
Do you have it you here?
No, I don't have it with me.
But you can produce it.
Yeah, I could make it available.
Okay. Please, we will need that by your next appearance.
Okay.
You want to write that down, Mr. Bachcily?
So Binko Yobo Council.
So just to clear, Mr. Bachcily, so which means there were two applications. First at behind the National Assembly, then another application for bond.
Yeah, that's what I want to clarify.
Clarify.
Yes.
Please, Madam Lowe, you may proceed.
So application behavior.
When this application came,
New Yobo Council.
it was taken to council.
Council.
When it was taken to council,
Decided a new Jokola.
they decided that let the issue and a land was given to him.
So we were all excited about it.
We were all excited about it.
Why?
Because they
I
believe in
really believe that our youth will be given jobs.
Why did you believe that?
Company factory
as he told us that there are a coming factory that will employ the youths.
So tell us a bit more convinced councillors. More convinced the council.
And that information to had convinced the councillors for them to issue him a land.
Decide
that
you want to go ahead.
That is how we decided, and we call him and gave him the land.
Do you not think that we all share the same opinion and idea that anything that is good for Banjul or the respective jurisdiction within the Gambia, whether it is KMC or Banjul or the area councils, but in your case, anything that's good for Banjul,
lu xamne baax na ci Banjul wala suñu Gambia yépp ko ne bu mënta nekk ci Gambia waaye ci yow sa bopp moom lu baax ci Banjul.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, for instance, because there are 8 area councils.
Nena lu mo bëgg fi pour leeral mooy am nañ ay area council yu bari.
That's why I'm just saying Banjul, because she is the mayor of
Nena so gisee mu ne Banjul parce que foofa yow yaay mayor.
She's the mayor of Banjul. So, but the same principle applies to all the area councils.
Nena waaye soo ko seetee benn doxin bi rek moo applies yenn area council yi.
So that we have something in common. That everything that the area council is doing should be for the people of Banjul. For their interest. Correct? Yes. But that is not enough to just say it. It's not enough to just say it. It has to be done. Correct? Yes, it's correct. It's not only enough for it to be done, it has to be done in the right manner. Correct? Yes. Now, if Mr. Sherbel comes to you and tell you and counsel that I have a company that I am representing, and that I need a plot of land because I'm going to build a company, manufacturing company maybe, and it will create employment for the youth of Bank. And he stops. Is that sufficient for you to give him plot of land? Lead counsel. Yes, lead counsel. These were my reasons why I directed him to take this application to the CEO. Because for the land, I have a very limited idea. When we were coming to council, it happens that those who were allocated lands, they were given lands already. For instance, the lands that have been erected. When it is said council, a lot of people will think that is our council. Let's just focus on this issue of Sherbel. I can guarantee you, if we go back in the years, in any institution, in any workplace, even the most successful leadership, certain things may be wrong. So we cannot be revisiting the past all the time. Just the issue of Sherbel. For now, this is topic. I have never said that what had happened there was wrong. You are just asking me the reason why Sarbel came and told us that he needed land, and the land was issued to him. Anything about land. This is what I just want to make it clear that this council never have any dealings with land. How my land? I actually don't know how a land is issued. CEO is experience. The CEO was there, have an experience. Because 90% of land in time because all the 90% of lands that were allocated, it was his time. Now we are not there. Now, please proceed. So man mo understand mo hej na ñom niñ ko daan defé comme Sarbel dafa apply comme ñeneen ñi tamit. What I understand that as far as the way they were doing it, as far as Sarbel too, we have applied. Because I have to say this. Okay. Do we assume leadership position to just do things that were being done in the manner it was done by the past administrations, or do we assume leadership position to effect change, to say that they were drinking water from the bottle, it has to be done through a glass, and this is the right thing to do? That you were writing with a pen, we now have to use computers. This is the way forward. Do we want to effect change, or are we just there to just do things as we think it were done? Nena legi gis bi comme so nek jiit wala place munta nek nga nek jiit fofu nena yow sa dofin bi donc foge ndax ñi fa xam ne ñoo fa nekkoon bu jikka wala taka bi nga xam ne boobu lañ nekkoon di doxee ta boobu la ñoo toppa wala ñu tamit dañoo am suñu wéci am suñu yoon bi nga xam ne mun naa nekk moo dina nekk moo den yoon bi pour ñu mun a defar suñu liggéey.
nena loolu la moo la wax affaire exemple su fekkee ne suñu jamono gannaaw ñun butéel la ñoo naane ñun ñu dal di am ay kaas di sotti fa di naan nena xam naa ne boobu moo ñu naa nekk yow way forward nena loo am foofu.
It should be innovative.
Yes, that's quite true. Every leader need to be innovative.
Why this case never you treat anything about land.
As I tell you, in this case, for us, we have never ever treated land, and we don't know how much a land is costing.
It was the CCKC Sarvel.
It was only the case of Sarvel.
I can still remember the it was sold land in the per square meter.
That is the time we became aware that a land will be sold to a square meter.
So the only thing common on the different.
So the only thing that
It's not sold, it's lease.
Lease in a
so my technicians.
All I can do is just I pass it or give it to the technician. And for them to advise me what to do.
Yes, we will take that. I will take that. Yes. So the issue was just I just want it to appear as if when I came in, I did this because it was done in that way. I did. Then we wouldn't have progress. They wouldn't have progress. Because there are things that you have done which were good things, which you were your innovation. Based on your innovative ideas. Is that not the case?
Yes.
Because we have to be fair to it. Now, or any leader. Now, when you referred this to your technician, your CEO, which was the right thing to do?
Being qualified as CEO or some technicians, become the low
which was the right thing to do?
And a low
Did he report back to you, Mr. Bachchily?
And Bachchily reports here
about what the way forward is.
Then a big me found out on you.
Still advice that this has to be taken to council.
Yes, this was the time he advised me that we need to take this to council.
Now regarding the employment, because the reason, let's not forget, like I said, lest we forget the reason as to why you were convinced as mayor is that there is a company that Mr. Shadwell is representing, either as an agent or as a partner.
Nena simbi wala lota honza yo sabo pa ngadal din na mo convince la mo wana la ne bi dina ne kalo hapne ko ligay ni gambe tan family.
Now this was why it was sticking to Mr. Bachchily as CEO.
Nena le mo ta hon ngadal yo go Mr. Bachchily as.
Now was it not correct that if before I accuse Mr. Bachchily of knowing that information, Mr. Bachchily, was it communicated to you that the reason why Mr. Shadwell wants the land is because there is a company that wants to create employment for the Banjulians? Was it communicated to you?
It was communicated to me by the mayor.
Okay. Now we'll continue with the mayor. Now, Madam Lowe, did the CEO now come back to you with evidence to show you that indeed there is a company that wants to purchase, that wants to create employment for the city of Banjul?
Nena da CEO dafa mujjé ñew ci yow wax la ne waaw dëgg la am na compagnie buy ñëw bi nga xam ne dina bëgg jël ndaw mi pour liggéey.
CEO lu ko wax rek mooy dañ ko yóbbu council normally if land is also council lañ ko dee yóbbu foofu lañ ko dee député.
What CEO advised me was that let us take this to council because normally whenever we have issues like land, they normally take that.
So CEO also did not verify information from Shadwell, correct?
Then I can see of la
Is that correct?
I have no idea about that.
I have no idea.
Were you supposed to have an idea? Were you supposed to ask CEO whether what Shadwell said, there's evidence to it that there's a potential company that wants to invest?
Then I'm back for the Fajan through your support that they like to see you, Bruhak, Naki, Kibar Gumla, Amla.
What
Yes, because you have said that in the council meeting.
No. We will get to council.
Then I'm not for our council.
Best a potential possible businessman.
Then that's to you. Then that's nit ki nga xam ne businessman la very true. Tam su ñëwee si yow.
Or could drone businessman.
Wala ku nu doon businessman la.
Comes to you as mayor and tells you, I want to be allocated a plot of land.
Mu dal di ñëw si yow mu ne la mais man de dana bëgg ngeen jàppale ma Bakar dama bëgg a samp.
Because I have a company called Hisense that wants to invest in and create a lot of employment for youth.
Mu dal di waaw léegi am naa compagnie bi nga xam ne mu ngi tudd Hisense te boobu su ñëwee ba fii dina jël ndaw yu bëri liggéey.
You as mayor, you did not verify the information, correct?
Nee na kon yow mayor nga waaye loolu taxut ba nga mun a seet ndax lu am la wala déet.
No, that may not be this thing. Your tamit, I don't know how to say it in Wolof, but you did not well, there is someone who is not an expert in Wolof is trying to aid me here. You did not verify
Then I verify
the information.
Yes.
I just want the interpreter to get it right.
Yow defuloo ci gëstu.
Nee na gëstu loo defuloo ci gëstu.
Waaw man gëstu ma si man li ma def rek mooy dama ko jox ma technicien si pour ñu advice.
Yes, I don't verify. What I did was I gave it to the technicians for them to verify.
Okay. That is why I said that move is also in line with what as a leader, what you're supposed to do, even though you do not verify, but you have people that can also help you to verify.
Nee na foofa moom wax na la ne waaw loolu moom sa jëf bi ànd na ak jëfi naka la leader parce que loo xam ne ñëw na si yow def nga ko si yoon nga jóg ko sa gaay yi.
Now, the technician, means the CEO,
nee na technician ak CEO,
you sent it to him.
nee na wax nga leen wala wax nga ko loolu.
He came back to you.
Mu dal di ñëw si yow.
But he also did not verify it.
Nee na waaye moom tamit nekk na loo xam ne defu fa gëstu.
Since you sent it for him to verify.
Nee na bi nga ko yónnee si moom mu gëstu ko verify.
Do you not think that you were supposed to ask and to verify with him?
Yow sa bopp ak moom ngeen dal di toog pour mun a gëstu wala moom si boppam gëstu pour xam ne yow.
I cannot remember mënuma fàttaliku exactly lan laa def.
I cannot remember exactly what I did.
I understand rek mooy ne ñëw na si man ba.
What I understood or I understand is that it have came back to me.
One man council.
Verify with you as to whether you have any verification as to the authenticity of a potential company called Hisense who will create employment.
Sorry, can you please phrase
the mayor asks you whether you have any information about the company that is said to have the potential to create employment for the city of Banjul. Did she verify that with you as to the authenticity of the information from Sherwell?
No, we never talked about the authenticity of the interested party or the partner of the interested party. I think it was more of like, let me have it, and then the necessary steps are taken, like the verification of the area in question, and also, things like getting them ready.
Okay.
Eventually for the legal people to look at whatever.
Now, Madam Mayor, is that correct?
Mayor,
To be quite honest, I cannot remember ndax waxtaan naa moom loolu waxtaan lu ma xam rek mooy ne advice bi ma ne ñu yóbbu ko council si council dañ ko doon waxtaanee everybody was happy pour ñun benn compagnie ngay ñëw rek suñu xale yi ñu ñëw am si liggéey.
To be quite enough, I can't remember exactly whether I have that discussion with Mayor or not. All I can remember is that he advised me, let us take this to council, of which we did.
But there was no company that was coming. Just to do a direct translation from all of the English. There was no company that was to be received by BCC for the creation of employment for the youth. It's no company.
Then I'm company. I'm company. We got play mungi ñëw fi gis ne dina jàppale daw bi bu am liggéey foofu. Company bu am
Hi, man company la ñun dealer la ñun dealer ñoo ben company man how ma company xam naa ne Hysen is on the ground here operating in the Gambia. I know that. Musuma waxa Hysen ki indi application bi muy Charbel ñun Charbel lañ doon dealer musuma di la Hysen dara. Why xam naa ne Hysen is here in the Gambia ñu fi operate loolu moo ko
For me, all I know is that Hysen is existing. It's in the Gambia here operating. But I have no deal. I have never any business with and only the representative that is Samuel who came told me about that company. But for me, I know it is existing.
See, Facebook is existing.
In a Facebook, yeah.
AfriCell is existing.
In a AfriCell,
QCell is existing.
in a QCell, Luhamla.
No one walks to anyone's office or any institution and just say QCell wants to create 10,000 employment for the youth or 5,000 and therefore we need land and it's given.
Then I can joge si cap so wala nit ñew ko la bank joge QCell wala fu ne ni sax ñun QCell dañ bëgg samp fi ay affaire bu mëna gis ne ndaw mi mëna am liggéey fofu so légui li ñu bëgg fi moy paaka ngeen dal di ko jox paaka né na lolu
Have representatives.
né na am nañ lu ñuy wax representative.
Is that not the case?
Né na mbaadu non la défé.
They will have formal representatives.
Né na nañ am ñoo xam ne ñooñu seen liggéey kat lañ wala seen representative du have formal representative. Né na mbaadu non la défé.
Man Hysen do application si man.
The Hysen does not bring application to me.
Charbel put the application to council.
It was Server who brought the application to council.
I cannot remember the Hysen company la.
And I cannot remember whether Hysen is their company.
So mom su fekkee ne Hysen la partner pour indi company B.
When he came, or he informed us that he is partnering with Hysen to bring this company.
Hysen didn't say rek bi nga xam ne moom la si Charbel waaye
You should verify the information.
Nena yow xibaar bu lu la waroon mooy danga war a gëstu ba seet passé This is my reasons why I have given it to my technicians.
So your technicians did not verify the information.
Nena waa technicians yi ñoom sax verify information.
Is that the reason why you went to council?
Nena mbaa du li moo taxoon nga dal di ko yóbbu council. That is what I was advised.
Council did not verify the information.
Nena waaye council si boppam ñoom tamit amul benn gëstu defuñ fa benn gëstu si xibaar.
Do we now have anything to say this is an authentic information from Charbel?
Nena wala dañu am fi loo xam ne dañ ko woon ne lii moo dëgëral mbir bi loo xam ne dafa jógee si Charbel.
3 people.
Nena ñetti nit.
I will call if I do council as one.
Nena mooy dooree mooy council benn.
Council.
Nena council.
Being the overall, having the overall supervisory body.
Nena ñoo nekk role. ñoo xam ne ñoom seen role wala seen warga mooy ñooy supervisory.
Not verify the information.
Nena ñoo ñu verify information.
The mayors.
Nena mayors.
Did not verify the information.
Nena moom tamit benn gëstu defu ko.
Mr. Batchily, the CEO.
Nena CEO.
Did not verify.
Nena deful benn gëstu fo.
Is this a correct statement?
Nena ndaali yu am la wax fa am wala wax déet.
Man comme ni ma la ko waxee rek jox naa ko suma technicien si.
No. Is it correct?
Correct.
Is it correct that council did not verify the information?
Nena da council verify. I mean, benn gëstu bi nga xam ne def ngeen ko daa loolu lu am la.
Information pour ne la Hysen ak Charbel.
Verify information of Hysen and Charbel.
Verify the information that there is a potential company called Hysen who wants to purchase property so that they will invest and employ youths.
Nena gëstu bi mooy wax mu ne pour nga mën a gis ne am na compagnie bu ñëw wax Hysen nga ñëw sappa fii wala def fii loo ne daa am ndaw yu bëri ñu am liggéey foofu.
Is it not important to verify that?
Nena wala nekkul loo xam ne dafa am fayda nga verify ko wala nga def gëstu.
That you need this application because you have money.
Council, I think it will be.
It's like the partner.
It will be needed for you to see the application.
It's not Hysen.
It was Charbel who did the application, not Hysen.
But the application is important because it is based on a representation by Charbel that there is a company that is coming to invest and employ youths, and that is what makes everyone happy.
Nena why application bi soo ko seetee Charbel moo ko isi waaye lu mu wax foofu mooy dafa am compagnie buy ñëw fii te compagnie boobu danañ sampa fii factory te nañ jël ndaw yu bëri pour ñu am liggéey.
And because you want to serve the people of Banjul, you want to create employment, the CEO wants the same, I guess. The councillors and the council at large wants the same, I guess. They were all interested in.
nee na lii moo tax ñu bëri yéen yëpp ngeen dal di kontaan te gis ne yéen yëpp yow CEO si mayor CEO ak képp koo xam ne ngay liggéey ko dañu am interest parce que lu ñëw defar seen.
That is the issue here. That is the main reason here. I am giving you a plot of land because you are to create employment for my people.
nee na lii mooy mbir mi wala lii mooy wax bi parce que laa jox laa waaye xas sabab bi mooy danga def loo xam ne ndaw mi nañ fa am liggéey.
That is the case.
That's true.
So it is important to verify that information, correct?
kon loolu dafa war a nekk wala nekk na loo xam ne foog nit gëstu ko bu baax parce que dafa am fayda. dëgg wala du dëgg. That's true.
Now, council failed to verify that information.
nee na council seen boppa da ngeen fail gëstu loolu.
You agree with?
nee na nangu yes I do.
The CEO, Mr. Bachile, failed to verify that information.
nee na CEO fail na to verify information.
Correct?
nee na dëgg.
So I'm asking the mayor.
Yes.
And so therefore, you do not have, as mayoress, you don't have any verification from the people that you rely on.
nee na kon ñi nga xam ne yow si ñooñu nga wéeru wala si ñooñu nga wéeru woon ñooñu defuñu benn gëstu tamit.
Correct?
Yes. True.
So therefore, at this point, there was no need to proceed with the allocation.
Kon da nga gis ne si jamono boobu dafa am waruñ sax proceed nga gis ne ñu def wala ñu topp ko jox ko lu mu bëgg.
Correct?
nee na dëgg.
By one point,
I may say yes or no. The reason why I say so is that
the beginning
from the beginning, as we said, there were lapses that we need to verify.
why money there is any verification you have before you get
Or just to say something maybe what you don't want to hear from me, but I said there are certain processes too of which we don't. There wasn't any such like verification.
Let me comment on that.
Then
I usually let so many comments go. Not get him. Let me comment on that. The part that you said, I refuse to hear, allow you to say something. Number one, it is not about me. I've always told witnesses when we say it's blue, our job here is to test your evidence. I may even agree with what you are saying. But that is me in my capacity as a private person. But as an investigator, I test your evidence. The commissioners, they now hear what you say, or any witness. They now see the evidence we analyze and try to put forward. And they compare it. That's number two. You are one of the witnesses. Is given the most latitude to speak. You know it, I know it. You and I know. The moment you start to speak, I keep quiet and listen. That's a fact. The records are here. And so again, it is you who we are asking questions. You are the mayors. It's going to be tough. But do your best to say whatever you want to say in your defense or your explanation of matters. Are we on the same page?
Well, lead council. It's always very difficult.
Yes. Lead council.
No. I'm talking about the issue of the comment you made. It's a wrong comment. It was not correct comment. It was not a true statement because I always give you time to
comment wala wax boo xam ne dafa taxaw wala dafa am wala loo xam ne moom daf ko dee def. soo ko seetee toujours moom daf la dee jox waxtu bu nekk nga mun a wax li nga bëgg a wax. I'm not saying that you have disturbed me or otherwise. What I'm trying to say is that if I want to explain to you what happened yesterday,
it's like standard is not part of your mandate. Why put experience for better?
I understand that it's not part of your mandate, but just to elaborate myself
and made you understand
and for you to get the knowledge, the reason why it happened.
In the most part,
in the most part, I have to say something about yesterday.
Exactly the was actually landing.
And exactly what I was saying about the land.
So nobody danger for the council be more building
all those buildings there is no a building which was given to our council to erect it.
Why? Because when they the mayor's council.
But
let me just comment. Madam Mayor, the issue here is that I believe you appreciate the fact that we were given a TOR and we are constrained to limit ourselves on issues that govern this commission. So, in as much as possible that we give you latitude to explain, we give you latitude to explain, and this should be in pursuant to relevance of the questions that we want to elicit from you. The matters that are before us, we are not asking of properties that have been issued. If you recall and you are following the commission, one of the witnesses, Mr. Korkajala, testified, and we have seen and traced the time of transaction of the plot he was given. The reason we are asking is because there is money pending. There is money paid to the council, and these are not reflected in your budgets as creditors you have. So it's important for us to bring out the transparency of these issues. In as much as it is not during your time, perhaps, when, for instance, Mr. Korkajalo was negotiating the land, but monies were paid during your period. So this is why council limits himself to relevance. And we will, as a commission, make sure that we guide the commission to maintain that relevance and to maintain us working within the TOR that was given to us. So I just wanted to make this thing clear. Thank you. Council, you know. Yes. So we may rise and come back. Thank you.